Hi everybody, welcome to Paper Wishes Vlog. I'm Lene Gehrig, and today we've got this wonderful collection of apple blossom cutting dies. We've got Christmas foliage 5x7 deep border, Christmas foliage 5x7 corner, Christmas baubles 6x6 corner, Christmas baubles 6x6 deep border, Christmas snowstorm A5 corner, and Christmas snowstorm A5 deep border. Okay, so let's get right to it and I'll show you what Debbie and I did with these cards. So here is the first one, and this one is the Christmas baubles, and this one Debbie used this wonderful border. Where did I put it? Here it is. The border comes like this. It's two pieces like that, and then you can take this outer piece here and actually cut your card edge. So Debbie cut her card down to 6 inches wide this way so she could open it up and put it through the die cutting machine and get that great little scalloped edge that matches perfectly along the border. And then she die cut this from white cardstock. Oh, I should mention too that she covered the front flap first before die cutting it with this wonderful tomato red suede paper. It's so beautiful and rich color. It's just really fun to the texture is really fun to touch. So she covered her little flap card part right here with that first, and then she put it through the die cutting machine to get this edge. The inside of the card has red suede. Wow, that's not right at all. This is silver linen. So she put the silver linen right there and then took a strip of 1 inch wide suede and put that down there. So back to the border. She die cut this from white cardstock, and we found that a good way to adhere these, I mean, you could use your glue to glue them down, but when working with intricate cutting dies, it's always nice to use something like sticky specs. If you've never used them before, they're really, really handy. Let me show you how they work. This is actually the corner one right here, and this one has a little mat on it, and I'll show you that on another card. So you would just take this, put it in your little sticky specs. Now this is an adhesive sheet covered with all of these little dots. And just put that down right there. Close that in, give it a little rub, and now you're making a sticker out of it. So you just want to pull that up very carefully. There we go. And then you just want to align this where you'd like to have that. Now you've made your sticker. Not easy, and everything is connecting. It's great to use for really any intricate cutting dies. So that's what's going on here. She's also got the Merry Christmas Dazzles. I haven't shown these in a while, so I thought I'd bring these out. They're all these wonderful, they come in 2 different fonts. And there's, I don't even know how many are in here, 10 or 12. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 different finishes. There's pearl finish, there's glitter, it's all kinds of stuff. So those are great to have. She put those right there. We find it's nice to just use our little retractable knife and just to pick those up right off the sheet. And then once you get those going, just to use your knife to kind of help you lay them down. All right, so here's another card that Debbie did. And for her background paper, she used actually both of these. She used Christmas Memories 12x12 paper pack. And then she also used the 12x12 coordinating cardstock for that. Then she used some really great sparkly papers. Like I said, she used this corner bauble. Didn't use the mat with it. So she die cut that several times. She die cut it from the red ripple, the silver ripple. This is the blue snowflake, and of course this is the gold sparkle holographic. So she die cut those 3 different times, and then just took her little scissors and cut those pieces apart, and then just a little bit of paper piecing here to get this great look. And then these little bows, she used that same red, tomato red suede, And the little leaves is sort of a very dark kind of brown green color that is from that cardstock pack. And she just put that right in there too. So really fun. Should mention she used the slim line cards. Come with a coordinating envelope, perfect fit, so you don't have to try to source that if you've folded your own card from cardstock. Okay, so let's see, what else have I got? Oh yeah, so here's another one. This one I made using the A5 Side Stepper Card Blank. These cards are awesome. They come with 5 different, kind of a stair-step card, and they have the envelope with them. And then I went back and I used the Christmas Memories paper pack and the cardstock again. And for that one, I used the Christmas foliage, and I used the mats on both of mine. So here is the corner piece, the deep corner, and also here is the border piece right here. Now for this, I used the mat in sort of a different way here for this piece. So here's the corner piece, well rather, here's the border piece. And what I did is I die cut the foliage from light green cardstock, and then I went ahead and I took this outline piece and I just put it sort of along the edge of a piece of cardstock. I don't have a piece of cardstock, here we go. So I just put it right like that, and then that made a mat. Otherwise, this is to put along the edge of a card or something to get that great edge, okay? So then I put that on there, and then I glued that across one of these steps, and then I just used some scissors here on this side and just cut it even. Put the polka dot paper here, that's a little border that I glued on there, and of course the little tag. Those are all from the Christmas Memories paper pack. And for this one, I did the darker green border and then the lighter green corner, and then just used the red glitter Jewel Dazzle stickers and my craft knife. Just pull those off and put those little holly berries on there. And then added just a little bit of cute polka dot ribbon. This is the sheer one there for my tag. So that was fun. I did that one last night. All right. So the last one, you guys, is this great snowflake one. So this is the snowflake, the snowstorm, and I made a page out of this one. Well, I've almost finished the page, so I thought I would finish it with you. So for this one, I wanted to use this great big piece here as a border. So I die cut this here, and then I went ahead and just put this on a piece of white cardstock, and I just pulled it, you know, just a little ways up. That's probably a ½ inch from the bottom edge here of the white cardstock. Ran it through my machine, and then I did the same thing again, and then I just sort of lined those 2 borders up along the bottom of some cardstock. So this cardstock, the paper pack I used here was Snowfall 12 by 12 paper pack, and then the coordinating cardstock. And I wanted to do sort of a little non-traditional snow, so this has got purples, and these mauve colors are really great. Hey Steve, do you think we can like zoom out a little bit on this? I'm going to put this together. So I've got my border at the bottom of my 12 by 12, and then I've got my border here, which I wanted to measure. Here's my ruler. So I cut that to about 3¼ inches wide, and then it's 12 inches this way. So I've got my little photo here, getting the Christmas tree. And I'm just using my Cosmic Shimmer glue to tack that down. And then my mat, so this is a 4x6 photo. And then I just used some white cardstock to make my mat. I just cut it on my little cutting platform, and I just used, about 1/8 of an inch border on that. And then I cut a piece of the same purple beautiful snowfall paper, and that was, I just wanted to have about a ½ inch border around that, so I cut it to about 7½ inches to about 5½ inches, and then matted that with a darker purple paper. So that's where we are right there. Okay, so the next step is I've got this corner snowstorm piece with the mat here. So I'm going to go ahead and use my sticky specs again to connect this. Now this is the same area that I used on the sticky specs before, and I've noticed that you can use the same area multiple times because with different shaped cutting dies, because they're not all the same and they're going to be making connection with the glue in different areas. So works really well. There we go. Come on. All right, so we're gonna line this on our darker purple. There we go. Oops. What's great about these sticky specs is they are repositional to a point. I didn't like how I laid that part down, so I'm going to pull that up. There we go. Like that better. All right, so this I'm going to glue to the top corner like this. I'm going to be putting little bits of glue. That. There we go. And then I've got some cutouts here that are also from the Snowfall paper pack. And I've got some foam tape on the back of this one, so I'm just going to kind of stagger those. Believe in magic and let it snow. A little bit of glue on this one. Offset that a little bit, and then I'm going to use the foam tape on this one like that. All right, and then I like using this, this is 3/4 inch crepe ribbon set, and I had purples and mauves in there, but I liked this blue color. So I'm going to add that blue bow there, kind of anchor that border. Okay, now I've got some extra things that I can use here to kind of bring this all together. So I've got some Dazzle Snowflake stickers in all different kinds of finishes here. So I'm going to go for the silver and the white ones. And I've also got some Silver Stickles glitter glue, tried and true tool there. So what I'm going to do is just pull up some of these silver snowflakes. And I'm going to, where'd it go? I guess I didn't pull it up all the way. There we go. And I'm just going to be laying these on the centers and kind of offset them on some of the larger snowflakes. I'm not going to do all of them because that's just going to be too time consuming, but you can see the finished results of that in the gallery photo, which is going to be directly below the video here. You just click on the gallery link and it'll take you to photos of all of these projects. And then if you click on the photo, it'll take you to a supply list. So you can see exactly what I used and where. Okay. So I'm just going to keep adding, oops, I tore that one. We'll go back to that one later and fix it. I'm going to add these just kind of around my page. I'm going to even add some down here. All right, so you get the idea. I'm adding those. And then I'm also going to take the silver glitter glue. And the glitter glue is just a nice, fast option to putting little bits of sparkle on your page. It takes about 10 or 15 minutes to dry after you use it. It's a great way to cover a large area like this in a short amount of time. And then I'm just going to do the same. I'm going to go and do this to all the little small snowflakes, just putting a little dot of shimmer at the center of the smaller ones. And the larger ones, I'm going to put a Dazzle sticker on so that's a little bit bigger. So while I'm doing this, I'll tell you all about the Money Saver. We've got a great Money Saver on this collection of Apple Blossom cutting dies. So I really encourage you to take a look at that. If you are watching us on our vlog page, then just take a look to the right side of the page. You'll see a photo of the Money Saver. And if you click on that, it'll take you to that Money Saver page. And if you're watching us on YouTube, then just look below the description box and you'll see a link to the Money Saver. and also links to paperwishes.com, where there's lots of other fun things to look at and lots more videos, and we have lots more to offer. So thanks for joining me today, and I will see you next time.